Hi everyone. So for today, my final project's topic is gonna be substance abuse. The reason I picked this topic because uh I know like some of my friends and people around me they're doing this substance like very seriously, and then the problem they can't get rid of it, and I think they're kind of abusing it. And then another reason is that the other reason is that I think I used to have the problem to abuse all these substances, and I want to do like some research on it and to know the psychological causes of it, and then other factors of why I'm doing it and other people is doing it. So what is substance abuse? So it's like a addicted and hooked to a drug. So people basically start with like experimental phase. It's like people like they feel curious, and then they want to know, they want to try something new. It's like experiment, it's like testing something new, and then they want to try it. And then other factors like create a sense of stability in life, the lack of in control of dependability, because they want to make themselves feel safe, mentally feel safe. And then they want to fit, they find like other things is useless to feel relaxed and relieved and released. That's why they do substance. They abuse it. So the substances I mentioned about is like alcohol, cigarettes, marijuana, cocaine, and other stuff you can think of. So for the psychological causes of substance abuse, so so we have adolescents, like teenagers that curious, they want to try something new because other people trying, and the peer pressure, because like the teenagers, especially in college and school, their peers are doing it, and then they kind of like, say, you're a coward, you don't dare to do this, you don't dare to like to drink beer or like even like do marijuana or cocaine. So they feel like they don't want to disappoint their peers, that's why they do it. And they have lack of adult guidance. They don't the parents, they don't have like the appropriate guidance to their kids. They're not teaching them right, or they don't even like spend time on it. They don't spend enough time to guide the children and educate their children right. So they feel like, so the teenagers feel like, oh, it's okay to do substances. And for the environment, so people like my friend, they go to they have like a house because like their parents are not here. They felt like the house is like a perfect environment to do that, and then they keep using it, they keep abusing it, and which caused them to have like a problem of substance abuses. And for gene transference, and this like a very little chance to have it, but I write it on here because like it's still a possible factor. It might still happen. The last one is like the comorbidity. So this one is like a mental disorder, the of condition that affect mood, thinking, and behavior. It's like a mental disorder because like you feel like you want to do like some substances to make you feel relief or relaxed, and then you feel like that's the other medical drugs can help you to get rid of the mental order, and then you want to try other stuff to make you feel like more excited. And the other causes of substance abuse is like gender. So for men, they have like a hard substance abuse. They believe to be the leaders in the community because like think like they're men. They feel like that nobody can stop them for what they're trying to do. They feel like they're like the leaders in a society. So they think like even the family members, they can't say anything about that. They think like they just want to do what they want to do. That's why they abuse more substance than women. Because like, and then as I mentioned about the women, they have like a mild substance abuse, and that they can be able to deal with problems in other ways. They know there's still other ways to do it, to deal with the problems. They feel like the substance abuse is not the only way. So for the next slide right here, we can see the percentage for the dependence or abuse in the 2013 by age and gender. So you can see right here for the blue bar represent the male, and then the white bar represent the female from age 12 to age 18 or older. So we can see for these three columns, almost like three. columns, the male, we can see right here they do like more substances than female. It's like around like for age 12, it's like around 11, and then for age 12 to 17, it's like around. It's only like 0.1 percentage more than the female, but like for like the age 12 or older and the age 18 or older, it's like a huge distance compared with the female. So for other causes of substance abuse, it's like ethnicity. For whites, they do like more legal substances like alcohol and cigarettes. But for blacks, they do like more illegal substances like cocaine or heroin. For the socio-economic status, for the financial stability, environment and proper facilities like access to illegal drugs, maybe like people that have like a good social network, they can like find the drug dealers to purchase the drugs and in order to be able to use it. So for the data right here, we can see the department illicit drug use among person aged 12 or older by race and ethnicity from 2002 to 2013. So for the right line right here, the spotted right line right here represent the African Americans. For the blue one represent the white, and for the black one represent the Hispanic or Latino. For the green one represent the Asian. So you can see the black, the African Americans, they have like the more percentage of illicit drug using than other than for the rest of the three groups. And the Asian, they actually have like the least percentage of the problem of using substances. And there are some psychological ways of dealing with substance abuse. So the first one is group therapy. It's basically talk about like you talk and share about the issues and relieve tensions and make you feel more safe. It's like you talk in a group and connect with other people. They trying to help you to give their perspectives and then find like a substitute for the problem and to indicate like what you really need right now to do to get rid of the problem. Another one is the alternative health addiction. It's like you have to understand like the trigger first to understand what happened to you, what really makes you to fall deeply to this problem and other things. And then it helps you to explore like activities like you're really interested in. It's like I love playing basketball, and then if I if I if I join like one of the programs like the alternative health addiction, they're probably gonna ask me to play more basketball to spend less time on the substances like smoking marijuana, drinking alcohol, maybe other things like the healthy activities like the singing, drawing, even like gaming, or maybe like you hanging out with your friends, like studying. So the last one is gonna be religion. Religion make you feel like more worthy and loved because like they have like a like meeting or like a gathering like once a week or maybe like more than that, which makes you feel like increase your self esteem because like they made people in a upstanding community. They also change the way people view themselves because like it's pretty much like a group therapy. They group up together and then they talk about the things together and give the perspective for each other and share things, opinions and thoughts. And the religion always stable the life and then condition the mind. They help you to get to your step to onto the right track. They don't want you to go to like the wrong path. They don't want you to do anything wrong or have anything wrong in your life. So from conclusion, I think there's still a lot of thing proven solution to substance abuse. Is like the thing I just mentioned about is like only like a part of the solutions. There's still like a lot of it, and there's still like and it is important to understand like the causes and the effects. I think like the people they want to get rid of it because they don't know the causes. They feel like they just feel like they want to use it, and then they know the effects, but like they still don't want to use it because they want to feel like more relaxing and more released. But they have to know if they want to get rid of it, and then they have to know the causes, what makes them fall so deep to the substances they're abusing right now. So the last one is going to be valuation and then attention. So we have to know like what things need to be valued and the the attention we have to give. I think there's still like other things that um not only the parents or like the factors around you. I think like the maybe like even like the government, like they can set up like some rules or like some laws to help up the people to get rid of it, or maybe like to help them to guide them. Maybe like the setting up like a law, like for recently, I just figured out like the government, they just passed, the California government, they just passed like uh, a law for the for buying the tobacco. So it used to be like age 18, you can buy like cigarette when you're 18, but right now you have to buy when you're 21. I think it's a good way to reduce like the percentage of people who smoke. I think like the government can do like more like this to help them to people to get rid of it and drop the percentage. So another thing I want to talk about is the why the things like I can apply uh to me and my in the future right now. I think like the group therapy is going to be a good way for me to get rid of it, because I think like marijuana is going has affected me for like since I've got to the States. I feel like I'm alone because my parents are back in Hong Kong, and then I feel like only marijuana and they can make me help feel like more released and make me feel like more safe because I'm alone like all the time. I don't meet a lot of friends here before I got to Foothill, and then I feel like everything is like against me. They're not like trying to help me to the people around me. They're not trying to help me to figure out what to do, what needs to be done, and what the problem I need to get help with. So I feel like the group therapy is like a good way for me to fix my issue, because like I love to talk in a group. I love to share my things with people. I love to talk, meet new friends. I feel like the group therapy, even like I'm like the youngest one in the group, I found out like most of the people in the group, they're like uh they're currently working right now, and they're like around like middle age, like 40 to 50 years old. I mean, I don't care about that. I just want to like get to group and share my perspective to others to see, maybe because they experience a lot, they experience like other stuff I didn't experience. Maybe they can give me some other advices and opinions to get me to get rid of it. So I feel like I found out the research, the part for the group therapies helps me a lot, and then I would love to try to do that, and then so that's gonna be my presentation. Thank you.